This is Icon Academy. I am your host, DJ Zirk.
And your co-host Z-Dogg.
And we got legendary Orange Mound.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Tom Skee.
Give it up.
Give it up for my guy, Tom Skee, man. Real, man. Real motherfucking Memphis legend.
Man,
Orange Mound.
real.
Motherfucking
Yes,
vet,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking Orange Mound vet.
From the
For
motherfucking.
real.
I mean,
Dirt.
as you can tell, you see the shirt.
You see him, don't you? See
You
him?
see Memphis made with the orange
Man,
mouth.
Man,
You
what
know
you
I'm
said,
saying?
man.
We got to keep it on, man. Keep it funky. You
Tom
feel me?
Skee, man.
Tom Skee, you know, you come a long way into this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
When you begin, you know what I'm saying? Tell us, actually, where you from, where you started,
All right. You want to know where I'm from or where I started?
where you started,
I started here.
Right.
I started right here in the city.
right? Doing what, you know what I'm saying?
Gangster walking.
Gangster
You were
walking.
gangster? Hold on.
Yeah.
This
see,
nigga was gangster walking first?
Yeah, see.
I never knew that.
See, a lot of people, it's a lot of things they don't know.
Yeah, man. Let the people
Right.
know, man. Yeah.
Like me, Zirk, Squeaky, we was all going to No Name and
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He said no name.
well, that what we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down on Lamar.
Right, on the mark.
You
Yeah.
know, Club Memphis 1 and 2, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? I gangster walk.
Yeah. Studio G, you forgot.
Steve was cold as shit.
Studio
Hey,
G,
Steve was cold
yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cold.
For
And you
real.
was gangster walking with who?
Daryl Mack. My
Darryl
homeboy
Mack. I
Daryl
can't
Mack.
forget Darryl Mack.
Yeah, you
What's
know
up
what
with
I'm
you,
saying?
Darryl
Hey,
Mack?
man.
You know
And
what
we
I'm
did
saying?
it in high school, you know what I'm saying?
He still got a couple moves.
Oh, yeah,
But I
still
know
got
he's like basketball nigga.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
shit never leaves.
No, it never
Yeah, that's
leaves.
what I'm saying, man. He
Now,
still
I'm
got
going to tell you, I ain't as winded
Yeah,
as
I know it.
I ain't as winded as I used to be. I get up there and bust a few moves, but
Man, say that, man.
it's going to be a few moves. I
Say
promise you.
that, man.
I remember, man, y'all used to challenge
Romeo,
then,
Hurricane, and Lil Wolf.
Hold on, man.
Bruh, I'm
My
telling you.
nigga never from
Look,
North
y'all-
Memphis.
Out Memphis, man. Look.
Yeah.
It was me and Daryl Mack versus Romeo, Hurricane, and Lil Wolf. And I promise you, bro.
most times, right.
And we had the best
do-
time. Like, all bullshit is how we had so much fun because that's what we did.
Right,
Man, we
right.
need to
It
bring that
was
shit
fun.
back, man.
Don't you remember Crunchy Black?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Crunchy
yes,
Black was
yes.
a dancer to him and
Yep.
some
Yeah.
other little dude. You know what I'm saying? All them used to battle at Studio G.
Yeah.
We had many a battles in studio.
Yeah, I know you won some. I know you won a couple of them.
We won some and we
Yeah,
lost
that's
some.
how I go, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it really wasn't about who wins or who loses.
Mm-hmm. It was
It was just about having
fun,
that
man. Coming
chemistry.
together.
And
Yeah.
gangster walking comes a long way, man. That circle,
Yeah.
and then you got these folks over here and these folks over here. You got them folks over
So
here.
what
got
would
these
you
folks
call that? Yeah, okay, the circle was what you would call gangster walking.
Just gangster walking.
Okay.
We never gave it that name. But we was always in the club and you knew if you was going that way, you better
Right.
keep going that way.
I'm
Because
gonna say,
if
I'm
you
gonna say
come
this.
back the wrong
I
way.
was talking to motherfucking Raider J last week. Raider J said he was the one started, not the gangster walking, but he started. You know how motherfuckers in Memphis go around the circle, around the club,
Right, yeah,
around
yeah.
the battle club, because he didn't want everybody to be in the middle of the club. So he
Right.
told everybody that was gangster walking, look, well, I need y'all to dance on the outside of the club, because we don't need you, we don't want y'all to be in the middle of the club, because you know how everybody go around the club, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit, you know what I'm saying? Back in days in the line. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
Ray J
yeah.
said he was one that said it on the mic, man. He was like one of the motherfuckers.
No, he was. I mean, Ray J he deserved his props because I know for a fact, I'm not going to name no name because this is about Tom Skee today.
Yeah, exactly,
But,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Ray J, you know what I'm saying? He is a legend, the godfather of this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I was saying, from being a gangster while going to the loop until y'all was buck jumping or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you come from like dancing to like rapping? So I know both of them.
I was gonna leave them-
rapping
right.
and dancing goes together, especially
Right.
gangster walking and gangster rapping. Memphis goes together like peanut butter and jelly.
It does. So one night we was in Studio G, and everybody was rapping and shit. And I'm like, nigga, I can do this shit too.
Too, yeah, say that.
Yeah, I agree.
I can walk and I can rap.
Right.
But back then, I didn't have my style.
Mm-hmm.
So I got up there. I was rapping just as fast as Skinny,
Yeah,
Bone,
Yeah.
Twister. I used to rap fast.
yeah, for
So
sure.
I got up there doing that. But then one day we started doing music together. Everybody started doing music, and the first song I ever got on was Too Thick.
Too thick, yeah.
And
Bitches
I
don't like
found
dick.
my style.
Yeah,
When I heard that beat, I found my style.
For the niggas getting sold.
So Zirk, you came put him on somewhere. You saw him in the club or somewhere. You already knew each other.
Tom Skee was my family. You know what I'm saying? They was my homies. So everybody know anything about me. I was for the home team.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I can't. I'm trying to sit up and remember when it actually was his time. You know what I'm saying? From his transition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he fit it right on in.
Yeah.
Right.
No, for real, he fit it, and it's so crazy that I'm up here trying to remember when that he fit it right on. It had to be like 92. It was beginning of way before 93. You know what I'm saying? Cause we didn't drop the tape till really, I think 93. But it was like probably 92 something we were working on. It was out there looking for the tune.
Yep.
That's when you started rapping after the day?
Yep.
Matter of fact, it was actually...
the thing of it was, I wanted to get on Looking for the Tune so bad, but they wouldn't let me get on. I was like,
yeah.
I was like,
that was gonna be your first song you ever.
Oh, man.
He wanted to come in hard.
No.
Right? He's like, man, I got it. This the joint.
but
You feel
it
me?
didn't happen. So I wasn't even mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because Too Thick took it like, man, folks don't even realize, man, Too Thick took it to a whole nother plateau for me.
Right.
It took it to, by far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just found out that he was a Too Thick artist. I always thought Tom Skee was with I thought he was a Squeaky artist though. Squeaky in the fam. I thought Squeaky discovered him. I always thought Squeaky was the one to really put you on a CD or something first.
The thing of it was, I messed with everybody in the hood.
Yeah.
But the Drinkers Yak Smoke set came before that.
Yeah, it did. It did. You're right. Now that you say that.
No, you bringing shit back
Right.
to it. Right.
For years we always said Too Thick was the first, but you're right. Drinking Yak. I got on Squeaky mixtape first. Now that he bring that up, it was Drinking Yak Smoke set. But we was family, so it didn't really matter who put who on or how it went, because everywhere we went, everybody knew
together,
Zirk, Squeaky, Tom Skee, the Project Players, Cream, Thug, everybody, they knew all of us. Little Stick Up, everybody, they knew us. So
exactly. Yeah.
the whole thing of it was, I used to gangster walk, and I used to always help Squeaky tote his equipment in when he DJ'd. So that's how all that played. Not all played. Carrying crates, carrying speakers.
Exactly.
We all did that.
We all did that.
Like, bruh, that was our mission.
Yeah, it was our mission. Yeah, it was. It was totally our mission, man.
But when Skee came out, he came out hard, man. When I was listening to Skee when he came out, I was in Raleigh, but he came out, I was like, Squeaky, I thought when he came out, I was like, this nigga here. he finna take it to the top, man. Exactly. That voice, it was already crunk.
That voice, man.
For real.
That man had the voice. He always just had that voice, you know. But it was always,
crazy.
you know,
he did.
Something just totally different about Skee, you know.
He stood out, man.
Yeah, he stood always.
He did, man.
Stood out.
I did my first show with that nigga, and I swear, man, he had a lot of white motherfuckers. I'm like, this nigga here finna blow. He got the white folks in his show and every motherfucker thing. You feel what's in my mind? The Skee got a lot of fans love the shit out of him, man. For real,
believe
man.
it or not, man, never making it to the radio, I never knew that I had them kind of fans.
Right.
Like, for real. Like, I see everybody that be on the radio, I'm like, man, I want to get on the radio.
But you had a video that was out there that was pretty much, and I thought that your video did a lot of justice.
It did. Yeah. Because every time people talk about Too Wild for the World, they always bring up the box.
Oh, for real? Was it box then still?
It was the box. And the boxes, it was the box, it was BET, the box, and MTV Raps or whatever, you know.
Right.
But it was more of the box than anything.
The box,
and then when I tell you, man, folks be like, man, I remember when your video was on the box, nigga, I ordered it 500 times. I'm like, you know how much money you just spent? It was $250.
But you know, these times that we was running these clubs, you know, from Studio G to Club Memphis, you know what I'm saying? It was really just us, and this was before. I mean, a whole lot of artists, you know, from Tommy Wright, from 3-6 Mafia, Player Fly, Gangsta Black. It wasn't none of these folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really DJ Squeaky and the family. We was totally doing our thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you made a lot of his beats on that CD he did?
No, I mean Skee always carried his own weight.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Skee always been a artist on his own. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you the one. It's a track, no lie. One of my songs that I've never thought would go anywhere, and thanks to the skateboarders and DJ Zirk.
Yeah.
They changed the name of my song now.
Yeah.
Remember that song "Visions of a Gangster" that we did?
I remember the title.
Visions of a Gangster.
Yeah, I remember that.
You did that track. You know they call that song. They call that song "Animosity."
Oh, for real?
The internet just gave me their own motherfucking name.
If you pull it up on YouTube, you pull up "Animosity," you'll see that song. You be like, I did do that track. Like, damn.
For real?
Skateboarders renamed that motherfucker. You know what? I'm glad.
Cool with it, yeah.
No, but see, that same thing happened to me. Because when I do my copyright, I have to put an extra title. No, for real. Because people titled it. Yeah, we was before all this social
Way
media.
before this internet.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Like, bruh. Do you know how bad, like, Too Wild for the World is my classic.
Exactly, yeah.
Right.
But do you know people still want that niggas watch your back?
Yeah.
I had somebody hit me up like, man, we need that on Spotify.
For real.
We need that on Spotify.
For real. Wow.
I said, okay, Skee, don't get it together. So, don't be surprised when you see it on Spotify. And,
man, go get it on Spotify.
Very,
you know
very
what
soon.
I'm saying?
Very soon.
I'm on that junk too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Nigga, watch your
the
band.
family going.
So you would say he was out here independent back in the day. You say like Zirk said he was out here getting his own tracks and everything, doing his own. You know, that was cool, man. Because a lot of motherfuckers weren't doing that.
Man,
you hear me?
But see, I was always part of the family. If it was a Too Thick family,
but
it was a Squeaky
I'm looking
family.
at it like this: you was bringing some shit to the table, right? This your family, right? You ain't always depending on Zirk or Squeaky to make your tracks, to make step for you.
Well, he was once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to understand. Once upon a time, it wasn't nobody really. You know, once people got to understand. Once DJ Squeaky and the family actually Too Thick, whatever, we all took over. It really, at that point in time, it really wasn't really nobody.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're right.
I'm not trying to knock nobody. Even Skinny Pimp, when we had the problems and everything with Skinny Pimp was still trying to find his way in a way. So he was in a way out the way. I mean, I don't know where SK was and all these other producers, but once it's like when we came, it was like a whole nother.
Yeah, you're right.
A whole nother world.
Cause to be real, man, back in the days, like it's 100 rappers in Memphis right now.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't about 30.
100.
That's what I'm saying. For real. It wasn't. All the rappers back in the days, man. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't that many, man, like it is now. I'm saying.
No.
But it shocked me. Right. But truly, I mean, it did shock me to see how many people out there in the audience that were listening that I didn't know that was gonna turn into the rappers.
Yeah.
That's true. That is so true.
No, seriously, I was like totally shocked, and I didn't understand until DJ Paul was like, "Man, you know how many people you influence?" He said, "Zirk, you can't get mad." I'm like, but he was speaking some real shit.
And the crazy part about it is, we got mad because we felt like we didn't get recognized for it. That was the whole point, because we broke a ground that a lot of people ain't broke.
Right, it's true. No, we did. We
really broke ground, and everybody was like, "Man, I want to sound like them."
Right.
And guess what happened? They sound like us.
They sound like us.
And then guess what we did?
What?
We got in our feelings.
No,
but see, it was that we were so young and we really wasn't paying attention to what we was. When we rap, we did it for fun. It wasn't like, okay, I'm finna be the next Jay-Z.
Right.
Exactly.
Man, we didn't have that.
We did it for the hood.
We didn't have that thought.
We didn't have that thought.
No, we didn't have that thought. We really
did. People came around. They were like, "Man, I want to sound like them. I want to do what they do, and I want to."
But you're right.
We didn't even see that though.
But no, you're right. It's so surprising. That's why when people even on social media, y'all, and y'all, I be like, I hear even 3-6 Mafia, some stuff I haven't even heard. But when I hear it, and I be like, well, he sounded like such and such, or such that were with us. But they get the recognition for it. But people don't know, like Skee said, we was already doing it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
We was already past grown.
Right.
See, we wasn't the teeny boppers.
Right.
We already had passed that teeny bopper stage.
Right. We was growing the out surface of Memphis. Once we were booming in Memphis, we was already expanding Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, and you know what I'm saying?
Overseas.
Minnesota. We was already expanding. Only thing 3 6 Mafia had to do was come in, take part of what we was doing, and even grow it even more. You see what
And
I'm
they
saying?
did.
Yeah.
They did.
Right, and they did. That's why, you know, I mean, R.I.P. Lord Infamous, but I already know 3 or 4 rappers before him that was rapping that style. So it's like when people I see, and I mean, you know, R.I.P. to him, and I respect him, and I love him. But you know, when I see people say yeah, he was the greatest rapper, I be like, dude, you really ain't heard this nigga. You ain't heard this nigga. You ain't heard this nigga.
You're right.
You ain't even heard.
That's how it is.
That's the thing. By them not hearing them, that's all they know.
Yeah, that's all they know.
So in their eyes, he is the greatest.
Yeah, in their eyes, he is.
You're right.
And you know, we had to learn how to appreciate that sometimes.
Yeah,
because we
I
like,
do.
You ain't hip.
Nah, you ain't even heard.
You're right, though, man.
You ain't heard who started that style.
Right.
You're right, though. But that's how it is in a lot of things in life, not just music.
Right.
Basketball, niggas play golf, tennis, whatever, right? It's always going to be another motherfucker out there that ain't heard a thing that's cold as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
right?
cold as hell.
Like you said, that a motherfucker ain't really heard saw or played. You people more rap. For real, that's how it is, man.
Right.
It always gonna be another motherfucker that harder than you. That's all I'm saying. Did it before you too.
Yes, sir.
For real.
Well, you know, it's about the marketing. You know what I'm saying, and the money behind it. You know, we truly
Money
did.
behind the machine.
Right. You know, me and Squeak always knew we had something, but we ain't had the money and the marketing. You know what I'm saying behind it, cause we knew Tom Skee had it. You know what I'm saying, and we knew at the time he got it. It's just putting the money, into them artists, so you would know that Tom Skee started. You know what I'm saying? So what you got coming up next, Tom Skee? What you working on?
Let's see what I'm working on. I got me and my partner named Ricky D out in Little Rock. We got an album coming. I-40 Boys. Got the I-40 Boys album coming together.
Okay.
Of course, I got my crowd pleasing music movement going on, which I got my project coming on called It Ain't Finished. Cause it ain't finished. I'm just getting started. I swear I'm just getting started. My artist Cody Crazy, he got an album called Now or Never getting ready to come out. My homeboy Mr. Clickster, Big Curse, one half of the Memphis Recipe.
Yeah.
Nova and Trees. You know what I'm saying? We all working together collectively.
It's good.
I'm getting ready to do a live project. With the drummers and the bands, but I'm pulling different songs from albums that I did.
Right.
And it's gonna be crazy.
That's cool, man. That's real cool.
I want to do it kind of like Jay-Z and them did, like the VH1 specials, have a little audience out there, and just do certain songs. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have that motherfucking crowd pleasing energy.
Yes.
When he hit the stage,
Yes.
I ain't bullshit, man. Motherfuckers come from the back, from the restroom. Hey, who was on the motherfucking stage?
And I tell folks,
man, for real.
Me being damn near 50, I perform harder than 20-year-old.
So do.
And that's crazy that you still after 30 years, man, you still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I love it. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, I wanted to retire.
And the people love you.
Yeah.
At one point in time, I wanted to retire because I felt like I didn't have that energy coming from the people.
Right.
A lot of people say we need to give it up. A lot of people say we too old. They probably say, man, Memphis rap need to give it up.
Island Brothers still making about 80,000.
But if they tell us we need to give it up, okay, that means Ozzy Osbourne need to stop.
Right.
That means Ronald Island need to stop.
Exactly.
That means the OJs need to stop.
Right.
That means Patti LaBelle need to stop. Like, come on, bro.
If
they still able to do it and still feel comfortable and still have the passion and love to do it, let them do it.
Exactly, man.
And, but see, it's totally it's crazy that we say that because they're probably not our fans. You got fans out there.
Exactly.
You done build fans out there.
Hell
Me and you been in the music business and know that everybody ain't gonna like us.
Exactly, man.
No.
If you're in the music, you better understand that shit. Be able to take criticism.
Because it's social media out there, and that makes you very outspoken now. And you can say whatever you want to say, but that's still, hey, it doesn't matter because Skee has fans. This guy got fans all across the world. But you like
and it's crazy you say that all across the
world.
world.
He do. He really do. Them folks love him and
literally, I had a guy hit me up from Russia talking about, dude, I love your music. I'm like,
in 2020 now.
In 2020.
and I'm looking, I'm like, did this just say Russia? And then the cool part about it is Tommy Wright III just performed in Russia.
Yeah.
So that lets you know, hey, we've touched the masses.
Right.
We're not just in the States, we're overseas. People love us.
They do, right.
That's
so
true.
you have to respect that.
And you got to think about it. How many artists from 2010 that's still doing what you doing?
Not too many.
So that's why I tell you, critics, you got to think about that. Because, promotion and marketing can suck you in on an artist, but your artist going to last that you love 2 years, 3 years. But you got a guy that's still been doing it for 30 years.
And still relevant. You see what they say? A nigga just hit him up the other day from Russia.
But you think about this. You think about this.
Right.
How much music we did back in the day had relevance to what music they're making now that has none.
Right. True.
We could talk about popping pills, smoking weed, whatever.
True.
But if it doesn't have no substance behind it, it don't make sense.
Right.
Pac got a song called Thug Passion. How many people you know still drink that?
You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
How many people still listen to Lock 'Em in the Trunk and it means something?
Right. And
You could look at a movie and be like, oh, he finna get locked in the trunk.
Yeah.
As soon as you see that, what's the first thing pop in your head?
You're right, though.
You ready to go.
You're right.
You watch a movie and somebody get to fighting in the club. Guess what? Tear the club come on. Those songs have so much relevancy right now today when we did them 20, 30 years ago.
But, in a way that because, you was ahead of your time. It wasn't the fact that we was ahead of our time. It just was in fact that we was inventors, motivators, you know what I'm saying? And we were thriving. At that time, we were doing it. We were looking for something different than what that was going on in our time.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, what these young cats are doing nowadays is the same shit. You can go listen to Tom Skee. But you probably get more out of it than you would today. Because the only thing these niggas rapping about is one little subject or, smoking weed or... What?
A lot of our music had stories back in days, I think, too. We had a lot of stories. We had
right.
We had a lot of
These
stories.
guys, they just...
Smoke, drink, pop, pill, fuck a bitch.
That's no line.
Perk.
Like, we used to sit there and write. We'd be like, man, I got to make sure this rhyme and da-da-da-da-da. Now everybody in their phone like this. That's right.
But like I said, I'm not knocking them new motherfuckers.
No, I'm never knocking
them motherfuckers, boy. They get paid.
3 of my artists do that. They get their phone. I'm like, I can't do that. I need a notebook. I got to feel it. I got to be comfortable with it. I got to sit down and let me meditate on this. Let me.
Right. Cause when you writing it, it's a whole different feeling, man. When you sitting and thinking about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gotta have that music. Got a great. One thing I learned about music, it has to have a feeling. And with me, a lot of people wonder how I select my music. I select my tracks by listening to it and see if it's talking to me.
Right.
Yeah, they give me if it's talking to me, they give me something to write. If it ain't talking to me, okay, I want you on this song. Oh, it ain't talking to me. Okay, I'm gonna say what you say. I'm gonna talk about what you talk about. Because that track I don't feel that.
You're right.
But when you get them tracks that talk to you, be like, ooh.
Can't wait to write something.
Let me get my cigar, give me my weed.
Yeah.
And you break, hey, roll this up for me. You writing, and you smoke, you drinking. Before you know it, you done wrote the whole song. You be like,
you're right.
Now you ready to record it. And you got to have feeling in it.
Right. You got to.
A lot of these artists, they don't have feeling when they rap.
No, they just going and just drop that shit.
Well, they just going.
But that's their feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
I had to realize that.
Right.
Because I got a young artist, and I was like, you ain't got no reason, but that's how I feel. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, you right.
So now I understand. I'm like, we had soul feeling. They ain't got soul feeling.
No,
We got that soul feeling.
That's true. But you know, at that time you was ahead of your time, so that was a totally difference, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, more I look at everything they rap about, same shit that we did. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I love this music cause when I hear it, I'm like, shit, it sound like me.
Yeah.
You know?
'Cause I know y'all get compared to different people, compared to different artists.
A lot, yeah.
I get compared to this one person so much.
Is it Future?
They say I sound like Bun B.
Bun B.
Bruh, and when I tell you,
Yeah, a little.
that's a beautiful
Me too.
thing. That's a beautiful thing because I love him. That's my brother. You know as well as I know when we was at Club Memphis #2.
Right, yeah.
Ain't no party like an Orange Mound party because an Orange Mound party don't.
So shit.
Yeah.
Man.
So that was our thing when we was in the club.
Yeah.
I promise on Everything I Love. UGK came out with that.
Yeah, you know,
They did a whole song.
Yeah,
but
they did.
No,
it
they
was,
did.
they was paying homage. You know, cats don't understand that.
Right. No, for real.
Niggas was like, man, they stole that from us. No, they didn't steal it.
Right,
No,
yeah.
but see, that's what
That's what we was screaming
But
in the
see-
club. So when we screaming it in the club, guess what happens? As an artist, you hear that, you be like, oh, I can make a song out
You
of that.
right, you right.
But
Yeah.
see,
That's the honest to God truth.
I know.
It's the honest. Man, we don't like that. We don't like it. We ain't gonna play that on the
Yeah,
radio.
we ain't gonna play it on the radio.
And now,
Now.
Yeah. So you never had a song on the radio? For sure. Say that.
Nope.
That's crazy, man. Memphis motherfuckers DJs don't not play it. They gonna not want to play it.
It's not the fact they don't want to play us on the radio.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Mm-hmm.
They said our music wasn't Clear Channel ready.
Yeah, radio. Okay.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make music for the radio.
Radio, exactly.
Right.
I make music from my heart.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, if it makes the radio, I'm fine with that.
Cool, yeah.
I'm not bothered by it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we have a platform, we don't need to be on the radio.
Right.
And that
So
platform
do.
now is so amazing.
It's so
So, yeah.
amazing, right?
It is so amazing, bro.
A lot of people don't not really listen to the radio that much.
But did you hear what I said? It's so amazing.
So it's so amazing.
You get where I'm going, right?
I
You
hear
feel
you.
me?
I
It's
hear
so
you.
amazing.
I had to hear him again.
Because, and I thank people, whoever invented the internet and all of that, I thank them.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Because they really gave people like me, Zirk, Squeaky, and them that really didn't get our due diligence that we supposed to got back then. Because we get it now.
How can we get it now?
Oh
And
my
that's
God,
it.
me, you,
Man.
Al Capone,
Man.
The Level, Psycho,
Yeah.
Homicide,
Yeah.
Nigga Nine.
Man.
Like,
Ooh,
I can list them.
Man,
We
DJ
always
Fila, I still see his stuff
Yes.
even circulate. You
Yes.
know, R.I.P. DJ
SMK,
DJ
like
Fila.
I do,
Right.
rest in peace. Like I see the due diligence that we didn't get that we're getting now.
That we getting now. You know, that's different from and I tell people than the T.I. See, they done burned the T.I.'s out. You see what I'm saying? Radio, y'all done burned him out. It's hard for him to come back. You know? but we've still been going on for 30 motherfucking years. Even though he do have all the money in this world. But I bet you it hurt his heart that he probably can't get rid of 5,000. Big as he is now, he's supposed to get rid of like millions.
Well, the sad part about it is the younger generation doesn't gravitate to him
Yes.
no more because, and I'm not knocking what he's doing, but you can only talk about trap music for so long. You can only talk about the trap for so long
You're right.
because this is the
grow
funny
up,
part.
Mm-hmm.
A young dude told me, he said, man, I don't listen to nobody if they ain't talking about selling dope. That's all the kind of music I listen to. So you have that crowd that only listens to the Jeezy, the T.I., and such and so forth. Well, if they're not making no music like that, they're losing their fans. So when you stop making music like that, say you got 1 million people that listen to dope selling music.
No, you're right.
If you stop making that music, you lose that fan.
You're right. You're right.
And that's the craziest part about it because you have to make music that everybody wants to hear.
I want to know, Tonski, when you and Squeaky really actually, if you can remember for me, when you and Squeaky actually start just getting together doing beats and songs and stuff, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? When he was there and he was doing the beat, Tonski was sitting up there, you know what I'm saying? Right there in that room.
Boy, that was 1994. It was the 4-track days.
Yeah, right.
With the what's that little rolling keyboard? What was that little keyboard? I'm gonna tell you, the best music came from a little square machine.
Oh.
It wasn't even the SB12.
No,
What was
the
that?
mixer.
No, not the mixer. The little one had the little big bun. The one y'all made like them on the truck on.
That was DR, I think DR 505 or so. I believe so.
I've been watching that. I've been watching y'all do beats from then till now, and I've watched so many producers do so many different things. You got somebody up there. I got so many producers that do it in different ways that I look at them. I'm like, ooh, y'all ain't working hard enough. Y'all ain't doing it right. You know, you just placing.
True.
You know, I mean, it's cool.
So
Is it easier now for you to make tracks than it was back in the days?
Well, no, it's more harder now.
It's more harder now?
Really, to me, because I want to be better than what I was. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to be better, but you know, the whole thing about it, like we were just talking about, the audience don't want me to grow. So I can't give you the real truth. No artist, to me, they not artists no more. Everybody's just rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Artists grow.
Because you gotta have that artist development already. See, now they don't have artist development. They just jump in the water now. They haven't developed it all. They jump in and then they develop.
Right.
You feel me?
But, you know, the whole thing about it, you know, I was learning that in the 90s that, you know, Kevin Rose, R.I.P. to Kevin Rose used to tell me that people don't want what, you know, that I was trying to become. They wanted what I was. And it took me a long time to understand that. Oh, then they want who's rapping, robbery, selling dope, same shit it is today, and fucking a hoe, and splurging, and riding in the box Chevy with some 20s.
So when Tom Skee come back out again, you say you finna come out with some more stuff, right? Is you gonna still give him that the old Tom Skee raw, or you gonna hit him with some of this new?
I want to know. I want to know.
Here's the thing. I got a little bit of everything on there.
Good. Exactly. Yep.
And the reason why I'm doing it like that because my old audience, I still want them to like the music.
Yeah. Exactly.
But also the new audience, I want to give them something that they've never heard from me. If they ain't never heard Tom Skee before, if you ain't got an uncle that's 49, 50,
yeah.
Right, 40, 45,
a daddy, 44, 45.
39,
if you ain't never listened to what your daddy listened to, but you like Tom Skee, I'm going to give you some of that old, and I'm going to give you some of that new.
And you just made me think about it. Some of the great producers nowadays, just totally kicked something to me. The producers now that's coming up, the young men producers now coming up, they daddy or they brothers or family. TK, I was reading about him. Producer was TK. He won
Take Keith.
Take Keith. He was talking about how his brothers hipped him to all the old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude's daddy used to hang with us.
Yeah. Right. He dude's.
So he grew up listening to us.
Yeah.
So he knows it.
Right. Yeah.
If you ain't never been around your parents or your uncles or your nephews and nieces that listen to that kind of music, they won't know nothing about us.
But that's crazy how they taking the old shit now. And man, these guys, producer hit kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His dad, Dula.
That's how I'm saying.
You know
That's how I'm
what
saying. How the internet and the industry gonna tell motherfuckers we need to start rapping, but motherfuckers still trying to redo the shit we did. Why do we need to stop? We need to be still making music, but they can still get. You feel what I'm saying? We need to keep on making music.
You think about it. How old is Lock 'em in the Trunk?
Shit, about 30 years.
Yeah.
How many people you think still get up and gangsta walk to that song? How many people you think still, if they play it on the radio, watch everybody let their windows down?
So the fuck
no, you're right. No,
man, let that song come on the radio.
So,
man, they gonna be mad. That motherfucker gonna be on the internet. Man, they playing Zirk on the radio.
I do. I get that a lot. Right.
Play or fly. Nobody needs nobody.
You're right.
Every time.
So why we gotta stop making music when we got timeless music?
Yes.
No, you're right. There's one of them.
We got timeless music.
Right.
A lot of. I was arguing with my son. He's a T-Pain fan. Don't get me wrong. I like T-Pain.
I like T-Pain.
I like
He
T-Pain.
one hit hard with the auto tune.
That boy can rap, man. He can rap without the auto tune.
He was a rapper before he was a singer.
Yeah,
People
he
don't
can rap his
understand
ass
that.
off.
Artist.
Exactly.
He is.
Yeah.
I watched T-Pain on a thing called Tiny Desk. Didn't know the man could sing like that. He sang without the auto tunes. That's timeless. Dad, you don't have music like that. I said, boy, you a lying motherfucker. I said, I got a album that's 26 years old, and people want me to remaster that bitch and put it back out because you can't get the CD nowhere.
Right, it's true. Right. That's
so
crazy.
you can't. They said, y'all, Dad, you could have been rich and famous. I said, well, I'm famous.
Exactly.
I said, I'm famous. I said, I didn't get the money.
Yeah.
Like I got the fame.
It was a different time.
How was the transition from juking to rapping? Just cause everybody started knowing Tom Skee. Nigga, Memphis started knowing Tom Skee. You hear me, man? It hit like a motherfucking wave. It was like, damn, this nigga here. You hear me, man? For real, man.
It wasn't hard because I was always at the clubs and I was always at the parties and everything, so everybody knew me.
It was just more motherfuckers started to know you.
They was like, "Whoa, you rap too?" I was like,
and then we hear more.
"Yeah, I do."
Right.
So you know, and then when we start dropping the mixtapes and people start hearing my voice, and then we going to do shows and I jump up and pop up, and they be like, "Whoa, wait a minute, he was just out there gangster walking. Now he stay rapping." It was a perfect combination, man.
Man, so lives.
It was fun.
They go together.
Yeah,
too.
it was fun.
But here's the thing, and Zirk is my witness. I bet your music ain't fun like it used to be when we was coming up.
No, it's not.
No.
Because people, and I'm gonna tell you why it's so messed up. People are so focused on making a hit instead of enjoying the music. That's why I enjoy what I do.
There's too many motherfuckers out here doing it, man. They don't give a motherfucker a chance. You gotta come with that hit now or never.
Right.
You gotta come with it now because they got 55 other motherfuckers they can go listen to. They gonna come with that hit right now. We ain't had that many motherfuckers to battle with back in the day. We had 30 motherfuckers to battle with. Right. Now they got 1,000 motherfuckers they gotta throw punches at. So you feel what I'm saying, though, man?
So it takes a label and it takes money behind the artist. You know, you don't see too many. It's very now. Then you'll see a Soldier. What's his name out of Mississippi? Soldier.
Soulja Boy?
Yeah, Soldier Boy. Now, you know, you still find them. It's very few, but you need marketing, money, and marketing.
Well, it took them 2-3 years to get that Superman song.
No, it did. Yeah. It took right.
But here's the thing: once you get that one hit, and you get it running.
You better run with it.
You gotta run. I promise you better run with it. Because if you don't run with it, you playing.
Well, see, that's the difference. Where they were saying he Master P and everybody trying to tell these young cats, you signing albums away. When you sign and they pump that money behind you, you signing 5 to 8 albums for 5, but you only probably got that one hit in you. So if you make $3 million. And goddamn it, you better hold on to that $3 million because you still locked down up on the contract. Because your career can be over tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I say independence is a new motherfucking popping thing.
I'm gonna say this. You just brought up what God has just did.
He bought his own motherfucking masters and every motherfucking thing.
He said he ain't up under Epic no more.
Cause he trying to be he want to be his own independent label.
How many times Dolph was laughing at these niggas?
Mm-hmm.
Dolph had been laughing for the longest time out. You niggas, you getting this money, this and that, nigga. Y'all niggas sign, you niggas puppets.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look what God did. Niggas better get it, you know.
Because independent is the new motherfucking shit. Fuck a label. That's putting the motherfucker in your pocket.
What it has.
And they working the shit out of you.
This is what it is. What it has always been. A label know if they sign Tom Skee gonna ask for some 25, 50 million. Mm-hmm. Okay, why not go get a young cat that sound like Tom Skee and we'll throw him $1 million. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Instead of giving Tom Skee that money. That's what they do. I mean, I had been through the industry and through the times where I seen that. And I'm like, wow. But these young cats understand. If you get $1 million, you gotta realize you gotta pay taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what kind of car you gonna buy? What kind of house? Yeah, you gonna make some money off some shows. But how long is you gonna last?
Mm-hmm.
How good is your publishing?
Mm-hmm.
How good is your copywriting?
When you sign,
yeah, but I'm saying I'm saying how good is all of that?
Mm-hmm.
What you getting? You getting 0.5%?
Yeah.
You getting 2%?
Right.
You ain't getting shit? What you got going on?
3 and a third or something.
All these people going, so if you gain, let's say if you do, in 2 years, 1 year, of one single, you gain $5 million. Okay, you got to realize everybody trying to get money from you. You done bought a house. Okay, your career go dead next day.
Mm-hmm.
You still up on the contract. Remember that.
You're right. You got to get your way back to work.
How you gonna get back to work when if you do a show, the label gonna say, hey nigga.
Yeah, you got
you owe me a percentage of that show money.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they getting all of that's how they make their money back.
Yeah.
From your name, from your clothes.
Yeah, because when you like I always say, man, when you sign a deal, you working.
Right,
you working. You can't just go home and say, hey man, I'm just stopping today. You still up on the contract.
Right.
You still gotta get your ass up and go do this show because you gotta owe this label. If you don't, your ass gonna be fucked up and really broke.
Your ass gonna be fucked up and really broke.
You feel me?
Right. Because
that's just how it goes.
You gotta realize, because if I get $5 million, you gotta realize I gotta buy a house, I gotta buy cars, I gotta take care of everybody. So I got so much money going out.
What
I gotta keep
coming in.
Mm-hmm. You need to be having 10 times more coming in than what you
got coming in. Because you didn't shove it out. You didn't shove it out.
Right.
$3 million right there.
Right. Yeah.
So learn how to make.
How you gonna sit on that too? You
can't leave that. Nigga need to learn how to make.
You ain't gonna be able to sit on that.
Nigga need to learn how to make more income coming in than what you got going out.
Boy, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Man, one day.
Yeah, for real. And that's what artists don't understand when they sign.
Oh, man, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. No, you don't.
Cause niggas say, I heard niggas say, man, they gave me all this motherfucking money. I done built all these motherfucking bills up, and now they done motherfucking drop me. See what he said? He done built all these motherfucking bills up, now they drop me. See, that's what your dumb ass done did. She done built all the damn bills up, and didn't know they could fire your ass any motherfucking day.
That's because, we
build all them bills up and give you 50, 60 million, then. Shit.
Right.
You good.
But if you don't if you don't build the bill that cost you money, at least 10 million, that 50 million can go fast for your neck. You feel what I'm saying? You can build it, but that 50 million can go fast too. I'm just saying you need to have at least 10 other. You need to have more income coming in than going out.
No, for real. No, for real. And artists don't understand that the power of investment, and then they fucked up. I mean, Lucky Birdman probably got a lot of investments that's probably helping him because there's a lot of shit that he, with the business, music business fucked up for him.
You know who the smartest man in the music business was? May he rest in peace, James Brown.
Yeah.
He was the smartest person in the music business. Yeah. Because he had his masters from the beginning. He never gave up nothing.
See, you just said something. Why niggas realizing masters is the most important thing.
You see what James Brown, he went to the motherfucking mountaintop. He went to the top of the game with his masters. So that means he's saying you don't have to sign no motherfucker. Just be behind your motherfucking shit.
Right, Jay-Z and all that.
You know how he did his promotion? He did it.
Yeah,
he didn't let the label do it.
No, right. But see,
that's
the whole thing about it, Skee, you went up under a label situation.
Yes, I did.
So was the labels controlling your shows or getting your shows? Do you know? I mean, I don't know how deep was you into the business. You just made me.
I really wasn't deep into the business, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't do a whole lot of shows.
Oh, you did?
Didn't do a whole lot of shows. I started off, and as after a while, once the Project Players came out,
this was
it slowed down.
Well, he was. Hold on. He was with a. You had got a deal before.
I was with Repetitively.
Yeah, really? He was with Repetitively.
Okay.
But Squeaky told me the labels was the ones getting the shows for him. The labels was the ones that were telling them be here, be there.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
Squeaky would just call me. Hey, we gotta be such. I never asked. Like I said, I was having so much fun, so I never got into that side of it.
Even when you signed with Relative, you like, nigga, I'm still having fun.
I'm having fun.
But listen though, you just signed a late. You just got to.
I was signed under Squeaky. I wasn't signed to Relatively. Squeaky was signed to Relatively. I was signed to Squeaky.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I was still having fun.
Contract.
Yeah, I feel you, yeah.
Right, but at the time we would look at my fault, Skee.
Yeah, you good.
That we would look at my homeboy gonna take care of me.
Yeah,
because like you say, he having fun. You know what I'm saying? And then when shit went sour, he said, "Hey man, where is it at?"
And see what a lot of people don't realize. Me and Squeaky never had a fallout.
Right.
I wouldn't start my own label.
Right.
It wasn't, oh man, fuck Squeaky,
Right.
The contract was over with. After we did the second project,
no, it was good then.
it died.
It was good then.
Because that label tried to screw Squeaky. And by that time, Squeaky had got smart with the business. Oh, it's like, no, nigga, I'm not finna give you none of this. We're not getting nothing out of this. So we gave him the project and then we walked away.
Oh, okay.
Well, as we walked away, I was
that's
like,
good that you didn't owe him nothing.
No, we didn't.
Right, that's good.
Great. That's great.
So boom, I started my own label.
Right.
That's where Too Wild Entertainment came in. Where I made my mistake was I did a compilation instead of doing a Tom Skee project.
What's the name of the compilation?
I thought the compilation count too.
It count, but I ain't make a dime, nigga. That compilation was trash. I said it. It was trash.
What compilation was it, man? Damn, I remember though. I can't remember what it was.
Tom Skee, what was that? God, I'm finna pull it.
Golly, man.
That's why I want to know what compilation was it.
It was a compilation. They did do a compilation, man. Wow, man, that's crazy. But it's just so crazy, man. It's about the business. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta understand. You gotta know what you're signing. I mean,
you got to. And see, back then,
right.
Oh my God, I did not know what I was signing.
Right. I mean,
when I tell you, I made, and I'm not gonna say I made a mistake.
Right.
Because I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, that's why I said
the Memphis Squad. Tom Skee presents
the Memphis Squad. It sure was with you on the front in the blue.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Yeah. That was it. No, but that sound like who was bumping, I believe.
Dude, that shit was trash. But that's me talking. That's just me.
But I see it out there.
I had good songs on it. I had good songs on it. Yeah. I had some good artists on it. Don't get me wrong. The shit that I did was trash. Let me rephrase that.
Well, you wasn't in the frame of mind.
I wasn't in my frame of mind. I wasn't a Skeemask. I was Tom Skee. I wasn't Tom Skeemask. I was Tom Skee. I was just trying to get a check. And that shit backfired.
Yeah.
Like a big dog.
I feel you, man.
But
I feel you.
I had fun, but now I'm more, let me get in tune with everything.
Yeah.
And now that I'm in tune with it, like I got so much stuff going on that I don't even have enough time to put all this stuff into, type it in that I got to do.
Right, and that's so crazy now that it seems like it's more business now than ever.
It is.
It is, man. It is.
But see, it's always been business, but for me, I wanted to rap.
Yeah, see,
that's all I wanted to do.
I know I did. I didn't catch on to the business until later.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he said,
I'm grown now and I got it. All I wanted to do was rap. Now, I still want to just rap.
But that business gonna be on point.
But I got the business
But
right
you got
here.
the business.
Right here, like, hey, how you doing? You ready?
Yes.
Let's get this.
When you drop something, you got to take it through this you know, process.
So
And you got to be on point with this process because now the internet streaming is so fucking crazy. You know, it's so fucking crazy that the artist, you know, the real true artist can't even be an artist.
They can, but you know why they can't? Because they working so hard to please instead of just look. Before you drop this thing, get all of your ducks lined up.
Right.
Knock all of that out. Make sure everything done.
Right.
Once you got all that knocked out, then go do your music.
It's really hard to even tell a person that their music is not good these days, right?
No, it is. It's
It's
very
really
different.
hard.
I'm not a critic no more.
because I don't even me neither. I don't
not
even
a
tell
critic.
nobody, man, that song's slow. Even though it might be, I don't even tell them. And tell you why? Because they can go get $5,000, right, or $2,000, $1,100, and put it promotion behind it. One slow ass song, and motherfuckers still gonna play it.
I know.
We don't heard so many songs on the internet that was bad as hell. Like man, it was whack, and we played them up, blew up.
I know a nigga,
You
right?
feel me?
I know a nigga.
I ain't bullshit,
I know
man.
a little young dude right now that's got 900-some thousand views on a freestyle on somebody else's beat. 900-some thousand views.
All you gotta do is, man, you just put some promotion behind that song.
He ain't even put no
man, you
promotion
feel me?
behind it, but I'm just saying, it's like, but he ain't even do a real song.
And he probably didn't get paid off that motherfucker.
He not
He
getting
didn't.
paid.
He got
He
900-some
not.
million views and didn't get $1 off of it.
He
You
is
feel me?
not. But
Not
I'm
a dollar.
But you know what he got?
But he got fame.
He got fame, and if he drops something, whenever he decide to drop something,
Yeah, it's gonna
gonna take off.
So
It might, but see, you can't get no guarantee that
No.
though, Skee.
With these
You
young-
right though.
with
When these
these-
folks be doing these challenges all
with
the
these
time.
young folks, Zirk, it's different from the way we see it.
But when you drop a real song, it's like it might.
It's different than rapping to
You know
somebody
what
else's
I'm
beat.
saying?
When you do
I
your
don't-
own
it's like,
song.
I don't. But if we do, I'm looking at. I'm hoping he do
Zee.
because he an artist that I am messing with.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. You know, I'm
See,
hoping
you got to look at it. You got them too. We got young boys.
Yeah.
They'll listen to somebody freestyle and then turn around and go follow their YouTube channel.
And it's right then.
So you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
We
You're
look
right.
at it like, no, man, that ain't gonna work. You be like,
Yeah.
Then you be like, man, this young dude, and how the hell? Well, you remember when we were sitting there talking about it? He had 900 and some odd thousand views, and he dropped that little project, and we said it wasn't gonna go nowhere. Look what happened.
Yeah, you know, you're right. No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. You can't be a critic of music these days is because you never know.
I'm sorry. They can't ask me.
They can't ask me either.
What you think?
They can't ask me either.
My facial expression gonna tell you before. What you think?
I'll be like, you know.
I mean,
if
you
y'all
want me to tell the truth or you want me to lie? Tell me the truth. Hey man, you need to go back in the studio. And because here's my thing, I was the worst when we started doing music. Cause Squeaky used to be on my ass. I hated constructive criticism. I hate it. I'm like, nigga, you didn't write this song. I wrote it.
Man, that shit hard, goddammit.
But then turn around and do exactly what he said, and guess what? I had to look at him like, okay, nigga, you know something.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
If a person asks you what you think, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to know my honest opinion, don't get mad at me. But if you go back and do this, and this, I promise you it's gonna come out better.
No, but you're right. I mean, look, but that's so crazy how we used to have it back then. Cause man, he used to hate recording Kilo G, and I used to be like, man, just let Kilo just do what he
Man,
gonna
what's
do.
up with Kilo? What's up with him?
Man, we had to do so much cutting on Kilo, but it always turned out good because I mean, you know, Squeak had a vision, I had a vision, but see, I knew that whatever Kilo was doing was gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? And it turned out good.
It
But,
did.
you know,
That's cool.
It may took.
yeah, man,
took a few hours.
But it came out perfect though. It came out good though.
But you know, that was like the chat we didn't have. We talking about 4-track shit. So you know, it was like I understood what he was saying by you, like you know, it's so, sometimes it's just so many questions. I mean, you ain't gotta ask no questions. Sometimes, man, you just have to let things work the way it works somehow.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Squeaky was one of the greatest mixers. Cause man, soon we drop something, we will leave. Man, we'll come back. Squeaky be like, check this out. That nigga done mix that shit, had that shit so bumping. Man, you be like, yeah, Zirk, you was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That man had that shit so bumping. I mean, he was he's a great DJ, a great producer.
Man, Squeeze, let these folks know where they can find you, man. What Instagram, Facebook, man, they can get in touch with you, so they can get that new project you're gonna bring out.
Yes, sir. Well, you know, on Facebook, I'm Tom Skeemask. On Instagram, I'm Tom Skee _2 Wild. On Twitter, I'm Tom Skeemask. Even though I don't be on my Twitter as much, but I'm still on there. I got my Twitter. I'm mainly on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me there every day.
Say that, man. Tom Skee,
Y'all get into Tom Skee, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
Memphis
what I'm saying.
legendary, man. Orange, man. I mean, legendary
yeah,
from the beginning. I'm talking about, early beginning. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all hit my boy.
We gonna play one of his videos right after this motherfucking interview,
yes,
too,
sir.
man.
Yes,
Gotta play one, man.
Oh, hold on. Now, this is something that folks ain't realized. Who was the first person to start doing music? To bring out an old song, shoot a video to an old song.
Who was the first?
Me. When I did Forever Hustle.
Yeah, you sure did.
I did Forever Hustle.
Now
everybody want to go pull out a old song and shoot a video to it.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing now.
Yeah,
we need that. You know, we never had vision to the majority of our classics.
Never. You're right.
And we did not have visions.
Right.
And I'm not the first person to per se do it, but I did it.
Right.
You did Lock 'Em in the Trunk, but
I ain't do the video though.
But you did the remix with Paul.
I ain't do it. Right. You're right.
You did the remix. It wasn't the original.
It should have been the original though.
But like you said, we can't do a lot of old songs. We got niggas can do videos.
We need to do them.
No, you're right.
Because
Paul just did
it. Yes, I seen that.
I know.
Yes, Fly did it. Fly did too.
Skinny did too.
You know who we kept telling to do it and didn't want to do it, but now want to do it? Tommy Wright III.
Yeah.
Been telling Tommy, bruh, shoot it. Hardcore Montana told him, come on, man, you need to shoot one. Soon as he seen mine, man, we need to shoot one. Tommy, we've been telling you this. This is what the old fans want to see.
Right.
You're right, man.
The old and the new fans.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting new fans every day.
Every day.
We appreciate y'all checking in, man. Make sure y'all hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Tell a motherfucking friend, man.
Tom Skee.
Cause we bringing this shit to y'all, man. For y'all.
Yes, sir. For y'all.
For real, man.
History.
The Icon Academy, man. We everywhere, man. The motherfucking Apple Music, all that shit, Spotify.
YouTube,
we all that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me,
Icon
man?
So
please
amazing.
subscribe to our channel, man.
Peace out. Tom
We in
Skee.
here with Tom Skee, man.
Zirk Z-Dogg.
For sure. DJ Zirk, and we out.